Well, hello there. There's more trouble on the Labour front. A friend of the channel emailed me yesterday to say that that a Labour council has now introduced a no swearing in public law. Now, if you swear in public, you're likely to be fined £100 for doing so. This was also on Mayor Tusi TV. I don't know if you ever watch any of his stuff. He's not an auditor. But there are people out there who swear. And the laws on public swearing are, it mustn't be mustn't be mentioned in anger as like an act of violence. You know, like, I'm going to effing kill you. You can't say that. Or, you know, I'm going to F you up. Or I'm going to, you know, whatever. So you can't, but if you just suddenly tripped over and said, oh, F me, or F it out, or whatever, that's not actually technically illegal. It's simply an expression. And under the Human Rights Act, you do have a right to expression. The politicians might not like your freedom to express yourself. The same as in the Human Rights Act, it says that you are allowed an opinion. But not according to Labour. If you voice your opinion online, you're going to be hung, drawn and quartered and thrown in prison. Because, like I said yesterday, they're going to be clearing the prisons of criminals so they can put you in there because you have an opinion. It's now turning out that even if you watch these protests and riots that have been publicly displayed on YouTube, you're likely to be thrown in prison. It's unreal, isn't it? We've got to a stage now where a man who can make posters or stickers which have a legal content, accurate content, you can now be thrown in prison for that for 2 years. Yet if you molest 14-year-old girls or kill 14-year-old boys, you'll either get a community service for a couple of hours, or you'll get 6 months inside for the murder of a 14-year-old child. Now, where's the justice in that? 2 years for a sticker that's legal, or 6 months inside for the murder of a child? Now, this country is messed up. Completely messed up. And there's only one person to blame for that. He's messed this country up big style in the last 5 weeks. In the description, I'm going to put a list of a few of his achievements that he's done. For a start, I just don't get this environmental scam that he's pushing. There's no scientific basis for this. Even the IOPCC have said that there is no climate crisis. They only mention climate crisis when they're referring to news articles which mention climate crisis. But there is no climate crisis. Yet there'll probably be a banner underneath this video saying that there is such thing as a climate crisis. Well, you have a look at William Happer, Ian Plimer, and all those other eminent scientists out there who say that this climate crisis is a scam. It's not a hoax, it's a scam. It's to get money out of you and me. Anyway, so I rabbited on again for a good few minutes. We've got to get him out. Go find my video I did about the petition to get Keir Starmer out, to get Labour out. Sign it. Let's get it viral. Let's get this. I know it won't do any good. Probably nothing will happen. If there is a massive petition and people sign, millions of people sign it, nothing will get done. It's just the way they are. No doubt Labour will pass a new law banning the publication of petitions next. You won't be able to share a petition next. You certainly won't be able to criticise the government next. Now, the Americans have this, what they call the Second Amendment. Yeah, I bet you a lot of people are wishing that we never gave up our rights. It looks like the same rights that the Americans have with their First Amendment will no longer apply to UK at the moment. We have very similar laws to their First Amendment. We also have very similar laws to their Fourth Amendment. We also have laws about our Fifth Amendment. Well, we call it taking the Fifth. Well, that simply means that you don't have to tell a policeman your identity. You don't have to give your identity away unless you've been lawfully arrested. And at the moment, TTK doesn't seem to know the difference between a lawful arrest and a legal arrest. Anyway, have a look at the list of achievements that Keir Starmer, or TTK, as I like to call him, TTK, see what he's done in the 5 or 6 weeks that he's been in power. I think it's about 5 weeks, just over 5 weeks he's been in power, and he is destroying the country. The country is in chaos and he needs to go. We need to get him out. We need to vote him out of office. We all need to rise up and protest peacefully, whether it's just by signing petitions or writing letters, but we do need to protest. I don't mean out on the streets with machetes and stuff like that, because it's only the peaceful lot that are allowed to wave machetes and machine guns and pipes and other weapons around in the public, threatening peaceful people, where we've all seen it. Anyway, so I'll stop rabbiting on and I'll get on with the next one. See you then. Bye then.